Hey everybody, just a quick one today. Thank you to everybody who tuned into our last 3 YouTube videos about the kit collection. That was pretty exciting stuff, and we're getting a lot of responses both in the store and through our online email and messaging and whatnot about those kits, and thank you very much for supporting our acquisition of the collection, and as always, thank you for watching our videos. In all the excitement, we kind of forgot some significant new releases that came in. One of those being the Andy's Hobby Headquarters 1/16 scale M8 Greyhound. It is an awesome series of kits which is produced for Andy by Tacom. I'm sure Andy's talked about it on his channel, so I don't need to really go on a lot about it. There's some of the marking options you can get on that kit. And there's an overview of the parts, layouts, and whatnot. There is a full figure included. So I guess other than, reiterating how awesome this kit is and all these neat parts, all individually bagged sprues and whatnot, the level of detail and just the overall sheer size of it and whatnot, is we'd like to mention again that we've re-upped or reacquired our ties with Value Gear. Steve Mansell's a really good guy to work with, and we've always had this idea of working in partnership with Steve so that we could be his outlet in Canada, so to speak. So if you want to buy Value Gear, and it's possible to buy it from the Hobby Center and get Canadian shipping rates, because shipping rates from the United States these days is getting quite heavy. And Steve feels bad every time he has to charge you as much as he does to ship a package like this from the U.S. So if it's possible, check us out for it. And even if we don't have it, we're trying to get to the point where we'll be ordering more frequently from Steve, so we can tack your request onto our refill order, and it still costs you the same. Like, the shipping cost to get it to my store is my problem. But once it's here, you would just pay, the shipping cost for Steve's price in Canadian dollars plus the actual shipping to you from here. So it can be quite a savings for you. You pay in our currency, you pay our shipping rate as opposed to U.S. currency and U.S. shipping rate in U.S. Just a little plug for that. That being said, I have the set in hand for the U.S. M8/M20 in 1/16 scale. Now, he makes an M8 only set. I am currently out of that. I would need to get more if people request them, but I don't see why this set wouldn't work just fine. As he says, it works for both. And the M20, that's the Greyhound without the turret, with the ring on, open top ring, with the machine gun, 50 cal mounted. That would be for that. So it's just a bunch of packs and storage gear. It would be acceptable for either one. So speaking of that sort of thing, we've got some of the sets in stock, like the Achilles for the 16 scale kit. We've got Allied tank bits. These are just a bunch of little packs, crates, different storage mediums to fit on your 16 scale armor. And of course I have stuff for some of the German vehicles. There's not as many of them out right now, but there's a set for German, truck, and half-track. The next exciting release from Trumpeter, the ATA at our warehouse in Vancouver, our supplier warehouse has, in Vancouver, is around May 24th, 25th. It will take about a week to get here, provided it's on time. I'm not making claims to that. That's the SDKFZ 251 variant with the long 75mm anti-tank gun. That will be an exciting kit in this scale. And I have a bunch of them pre-booked, and they will be shipping on arrival there and take approximately a week to get here from the West Coast. So I'm really hoping around the beginning of June we should have those kits in stock, which I will let you know about, and I do have some of the Value Gear things that you could add to those for detail. And then we got things at 1/16 scale like USA World War II packs, for example. So you can customize your half-tracks or your Greyhounds or your tanks in 1/16 scale using this high-quality resin cast gear. Steve makes a quality product. And did I mention he's a really good guy? We've talked to him and saw him in that, and we hope to do an online interview with him in the future. Now, my other big news is I got the new Ryfield model SDKFZ 234/2 Puma. That's the 8-wheeled armored car with the big 80 tank gun. I think it's a 50mm gun. If you know better than I, please comment below, and I appreciate being clarifying on things like that. Anyways, this is a brand new tool kit. All the early reviews on it online were very favorable. Nicely done parts that you equate with Ryfield models. Some people may not like the rubber tires. I mean, they might give a little realism. As long as you paint the plastic that comes into contact with them, you would have no trouble with them. But some people aren't crazy about them. There will probably be some kind of aftermarket resin set for this kit put up by somebody, so stay tuned for that. So all that being said, quality kit, good instructions, decals and what forth, and photo etch parts, and clear parts. The best news of all is this has a Canadian retail at $92.98. I had to buy a quantity of them, but I got a quantity of them so that I'm retailing it for $64.98 Canadian. And if you look at it from the American point of view, converted to American dollars, you take about a third off of that, and that's what the US price comes in at. So this is an exceptionally good value on a brand new tube kit. And as I say, I had to get a bunch of them to get the price. So I really appreciate your support. So going forward, when I get things like this, I did the same thing, if you recall, with the B24 Hobby Boss. I had to buy a quantity of them, but I got a superb price. I'm selling them in Canadian dollars, what is typically under the US retail for them. So you might check them out on our website too. So in closing, thanks for watching this video. Thank you for letting me spew as I always do. And I will add some pictures on the end of this of our new kit wall. People that like cars and some of the other models. There's been some few things come in, some repops from Round 2 now, but nothing earth-shattering. But I'll just share them with you on the end of this video. As always, thanks for watching. We'll see you again in the next one. Okay, don't forget, please subscribe, slap that bell, hit that like button, and join Team Hobby Center.